I joined Unison because I was working closely with one of the colleagues that works here. She works also part-time at my office. She told me the kind of things that Unison are involved in, how they can back you in many ways, and I found it quite good that they're there for people, and it's all confidential, so you can speak to them about anything you want.
I joined Unison because I liked having a unity that would like, help you and cover your back in certain situations that you might feel vulnerable in and you're not able to help yourself out in.
I joined Unison because if I have any problems at work, or if I feel anyone's being negative towards me or any difficulties, they'll help me deal with it effectively.
I do suffer from learning disability, so I felt that Unison was a good platform to join and support me while I was working.
I hope to help people be able to voice their opinions, because working in our company, I see a lot of people going through struggles and not everybody will come forward. And hopefully, through joining Unison, we can help more people come forward and get more help and feel happy in their working environment. Definitely prepare the workload beforehand when you know that you're going to have an apprentice, because I definitely feel like a lot of the other apprentices that join at the same time as me, as well as myself, feel like the workload, there was none. So you're just sitting there as opposed to getting on with work, learning stuff as quickly as you could be. So I definitely feel like they should prepare more.
The advice I would give to managers who are taking on new apprentices would be to be fully prepared, because it's a big thing for an apprentice to join and it's a big thing for a manager to see a change too. So from both sides you have to be ready in order for things to run smoothly.
The main piece of advice I would give managers who take on apprentices is to acknowledge that they're there to learn from you, so you should be a good role model towards them, basically.
I think that the advice I would give to other managers is that not to underestimate apprentices as well, because just because we're apprentices doesn't mean that we don't know a lot. We are there to learn, yes, but at the same time, if they give us a chance to do more stuff, they'll be actually surprised with what we're actually capable of.
I would advise them to pay apprentices the living wage and make sure that it is an apprenticeship, not an opportunity to fill a redundant post or such like, because it's a great shame when something like that happens, because for apprentices to be taken advantage of.
Because we're just apprentices, we're not taken as seriously as we could be. I feel like the workload is very minimal, and I also feel like people don't feel like we can do what they're doing. Obviously there's going to be a lot of practice to it, but I definitely feel like we're being underestimated because we're apprentices.
One of the main issues that I experienced within my apprenticeship is getting past the age gap between me and some of the other employees. So I felt that some of the more senior people there assume that you're not competent just because you're younger than them, when realistically you're there to learn from them, so they shouldn't have those kind of views.
Pay isn't particularly what I suspected it would be for an apprenticeship. They certainly did not pay the living wage, which is very unfortunate. However, the wage did go up after the first year.